So this next clutch is quite feisty. I just nearly got my hand taken off. So this was my Pastel GHI Clown. So this would be a good test just to see if there is anything in him, so you can have a look at these babies. I don't think there is, but it's one of them things where a couple of clutches have just come out a bit weird. But this is a very angry baby. It's gonna have a go at me. You can see it's coming for me. So this is a GHI. This parent was my Pastel GHI Clown. It was bred just a straight albino. I've not bred her before. This is probably the first time I've bred her. No, that's a lie. I have bred her before about 2 years ago, and I haven't used her since. But yeah, so I wanted to make some double het albino clown stuff. Oh, giving me a little bit of the tail wake. This one is not happy at all. I'm trying to not put my hand in it. Oh God, this thing wants to kill me. Funny enough, this one hasn't fed. It's probably been about 2 weeks since it's come out of the egg, and it hasn't fed yet. It's still super chunky, so all I can think is it's still got egg yolk basically, and it's slowly moving its way off camera, and I need to try and grab something to give it a little bit of encouragement to come back in view of the camera. As you can see, it's super keyed into me. It does not like it at all. Thinks it's a cobra at the minute. Get down. But yeah, so this is a straight clown, double het. No, what am I saying? So this is a straight GHI, and it's double het for albino and clown. I wanted to get a dark gene into my albino clown project, just because it's going to make the albino pop a lot more if I do hit that visual. So I thought GHI is a perfect way to do it. I do plan on growing a couple of females up for future progress, and if I do hit some blackhead clowns this year, as long as that blackhead clown is a male and it's up to size for next year, that will be going back to the same albino. Hopefully I can hit a male blackhead in that, and then hopefully I can make some blackhead GHI albino clowns. Oh, that'd be amazing. I don't think anyone's done that yet. Oi, nearly. I feel like I'm Steve Irwin at the minute wrangling a cobra. But as you can see, it's very feisty. This is just a straight GHI, which makes me, and I think the rest of the clutch as well, pretty much the same. There's not a lot of exciting stuff going on. So yeah, I don't think there's anything particularly special with my male GHI, but who knows, I might have just missed the odds on this one. But yeah, so this is a female. This is going to be a holdback. As you can see, it's super feisty. I'm hoping it does calm down, but I wish I could get you a better look at her, just because this is probably one of my favourite GHIs I've hatched so far. The pattern on it is just incredible. The darkness of it, the pixelation on the actual alien heads. I'm going to try see if I can pick her up without getting absolutely demolished. Now, it's not that the baby bites hurt. I just don't want it to get into that habit of biting, if that makes sense. I want to try and get used to me so it doesn't bite. And also I don't want to risk her breaking any teeth, but just look at that side pattern. Look at it, I don't want to pull her about too much, because I want this to be don't do it. I want this to be a good experience for her, not a bad experience, if that makes sense. So every time I do hold a snake, I try and make sure they have a good experience, so I guess they kind of remember that for next time. They are smart. But yeah, look at those side patterns. I can't watch the camera and her at the same time. I'm going to get absolutely mullered. But yeah, the pattern on her, she's got that white bordering on the alien heads. It's just, yeah, this is my favourite. Once she calms down, I will get some better pictures of these. But yeah, this one is incredible. I love this animal. Now, hopefully this one isn't going to be as aggressive, but this is just a straight pastel. It's a really nice pastel. Whoa, okay. That nearly got my belly button. But yeah, this is just a female pastel. Really nice. Again, double het for albino and clown. Really nice contrast. Nice and chunky. But the yellows, I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking at the snake, and they are pretty much spot on. She's super bright. That was super sketchy. I just had to do a quick battery change there while she was on the table. But yeah, she seems to be just as feisty as that GHI I showed you. She has struck me a couple of times while the camera's been off. I will try and hold her without getting bitten. But yeah, she's super bright. Like the yellows on her are just golden. And again, all I can think is that double het influence coming through. But yeah, she's a really nice animal. She will be available, just because I've got a few in the clutch that I'd rather hold back, like the darker genes. So yeah, if you want to get into the albino clown project, this is one of the ways, getting a cheap female, getting into that. this clutch is just completely fired up. This is mental. So this is another GHI. I think this one's a little bit more calm, docile, until it decides it wants to destroy me. But yeah, again, as you can see, my GHI stuff is super dark. It's just, I think I mentioned in one of my other videos, every year it just gets darker and darker and darker, and it's just, oh, I love it. The contrast, the patterns. I do think my GHI line is the best in the world, but that's just me being biased. But yeah, it's a lovely looking animal. It is female. I do believe I'm holding this one back. I'm being quite greedy, I know, but it's all about the mods. You've got to try and have as many females as you can manage, basically. I could keep a whole lot of females, but I'm just going to stick to, I normally stick to like 2 females, 1 male from a clutch. If it's sort of double hets, a lot of the time I'll let the male go just because I can make more male double hets down the line, if that makes sense. Sometimes I can make better ones depending on what I've made that year. So majority of the time I do hold on to just the female double hets, but yeah, this one again, I'm going to be holding it back. That's incredible. And the thing with these females, if both of these females get up to size around the same time, and I've got a male, again, I could put the GHI back to it, one of the double het GHIs I've got, and make super GHI albino clowns, and the other one could be blackhead GHI albino clowns. So yeah, the possibilities are endless. But yeah, I'll just, oh, super GHI, super blackhead albino clown. It's probably like a 20-year project I'll be on there, but yeah, who knows? Who knows? You might get lucky one day. You never know. But so this is a male that I'm going to be holding back. I showed this one on my Instagram. This thing is incredible. You've probably seen some of my Pastel GHI stuff that I've made. This thing is just on a whole new level. The pattern on it, the colour, the contrast. This thing is just beautiful. I can't. When I saw this in the egg, I was so excited, and it shed out. And it was just on another level completely. Again, this one is super feisty. Please don't bite me. But yeah, if you saw my Instagram post, it just doesn't do it justice. Like any animal we show on camera, doesn't matter how good you are at photography and editing pictures, they just don't look that good as they do in real life. But yeah, look at the colour. It's got them whites on the alien heads going down. Yeah, so I do think this is just a Pastel GHI. I don't think there's anything else special going on, but it's just such an amazing animal. Now this is a male. I am going to be keeping this one. I know I said I wasn't going to keep males, but this thing is just too clean to not hold back. If I produce something that does turn up a little bit better, then obviously I can what am I trying to say? I can then put this guy up for sale and pass him on. But it's just such a nice animal. I couldn't let go. I just needed to hold on to him for now, just because you never know. You never know. But yeah, lovely animal. This is basically like the one I just showed you with the Pastel. If you look at it, it just looks, again, on another level. I don't know if you can see, like these whites that come down the side. It just makes this GHI look just 10 times better. You'll see some GHIs, they're just dull, they just don't look bright, but these are just incredible. Look at that pixelation. I don't know how close I can get that without getting bitten. But look at the pixels in there. I wish my camera was better so I could pick them up for you, but they just look incredible in person. They just don't look real. But yeah, so this is, again, it's a male. He's going to be available. Double het, albino clown, 100%. Yeah, amazing animal. He will be available at some point. See, he's nice and chunky. Again, he hasn't fed, and you can just see he's still super chunky, really healthy. And this whole clutch, they are all quite aggressive. They're all sort of snapping away when you open the tubs and putting your hands in, changing the waters and stuff. So they'll all be on feed within no time. But yeah, honestly, my GHI stuff is just on another level. This is the last one from that clutch. It's just a straight normal. Now I'm pretty convinced this is just a normal. I don't think there's anything special going on. It does have quite a cool little head stamp. It's got like that little pattern there, which is quite cool, which I'm just putting down to the double het influence really. But this is a female double het albino clown. It will be available, so if you wanted to pick yourself up one of these, pick this girl up, and maybe pick up one of the male GHIs, you've got a great opportunity there to make some GHI albino clowns. GHI clowns, amazing. Albino GHIs, amazing. Put them together, I think I have seen an albino GHI clown, and they do look something special, especially if the GHI you've got is extremely dark. The line you've got, that albino just pops. Ideally, yeah, you'd want to get into lavender. I do have a lavender female that's slowly growing up when she ever decides to bloody feed. She's sort of hit that 1,000-gram wall, so she's giving me a hunger strike in a minute. But I do plan on getting some double visuals, really. If I can get a GHI blackhead albino clown at some point, or even just without the albino, just a blackhead GHI clown that I can pop into that lavender, that would be absolutely incredible. But yeah, if you wanted to pick up a pair of these, again, it's a lovely project to work yourself. You're starting off with them base morphs and you just make your own, really, if that makes sense. So yeah, really good way to get into the project, really cheap and efficient way, really. If you did want a pair, I'm sure I could do a deal on a pair. I always like trying to help people out as best I can. I don't like selling my animals cheap, just because they are worth more than that. I'm not the sort of person that will just sell something half the price just for the sake of getting rid of it. I do like to keep my animals at their value, and if they don't sell, I'll just hold on to them and I'll use them in future projects. If they are female, even better. But yeah, I'm sure I can do a deal, especially when it's sort of newer people getting into the hobby and they want to start getting some high level animals for the future, like pairing wise. Then these are great ways to get into it. So you'll see there's a bit of a theme going on with these little clutch update videos. I'm not making them proper long in-depth videos like I normally would with an intro and outro. I did film all of these updates in one big video, and rather than put them into like an hour long segment, I thought I'd break them up into smaller videos and just spread them out basically. So if you are enjoying this type of video that I'm putting out, please let me know. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this. Do message me if you are interested in anything you've seen, and I'm sure we can sort something out further down the line. But thanks for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.